Michael Jackson was a wealthy and a legend. One of the most influential and affluent performers of the 20th century, Michael Jackson, who was also referred to as the King of Pop, was famous for his great contributions to the worlds of music, dance, and fashion. He will be remembered for his contributions to these industries. Jackson began his career in the entertainment industry while he was a child. He was born on August 29, 1958, in Gary, Indiana, and he began his career in the entertainment industry. He was a member of the Motown group known as the Jackson 5, which he was a part of along with his siblings. Because of songs like I Want You Back and ABC, they were able to attain a tremendous level of success and fame. Michael was able to distinguish himself from the crowd in a very short amount of time thanks to his remarkable talent and charisma, which ultimately led to a successful solo career. Jackson's album, which was released in 1979 and was named Off the Wall, was a significant departure from his previous Motown sound and showcased his adaptability. The production of this record served as the impetus for Jackson's breakthrough. On the other hand, it was his album Thriller from 1982 that is credited with establishing him as an important personality on a global scale. More than 66 million copies of Thriller have been sold all over the world, making it the album that has sold the most copies of any record in the history of the planet. The album had a significant degree of impact, as evidenced by the fact that songs like Billie Jean, Beat It, and the title tune Thriller became cultural phenomena. Additionally, the accompanying music films, particularly the Thriller video, were innovative and set new standards for the industry. This was mostly due to the elaborate choreography and excellent cinematic quality of the videos. Jackson's album Bad, which was published in 1987, extended his success after the release of Thriller, which he had previously released. In addition to a number of hit singles, the album was accompanied by a world tour that shattered a number of records in terms of both attendance and revenue. The fact that the Bad tour included a stage design that was not only extravagant but also unique in its utilization of multimedia components is something that should be noted. Not only did his album Dangerous from 1991 further establish his reputation with hits such as Black or White and Remember the Time, but his double album History, Past, Present, and Future Buckeye from 1995 included a mixture of new material and greatest hits, thereby establishing his position as a major force in the music industry. His album Dangerous was released in 1991. The fact that Jackson was able to achieve financial success is another thing that deserves attention. The combination of album sales, tour appearances, and sponsorship deals made him one of the highest-paid entertainers in the world when he was at the pinnacle of his career. This was due to the fact that he was constantly performing and touring. The publication of his autobiography, titled Moonwalk, in the year 1988 provided readers with a view into his life and profession, contributing to his public persona for the better. The fact that Michael Jackson was able to acquire the ATV Music Publishing collection for around $47.5 million in 1985 is evidence of his competence in the business world. He was able to significantly improve his financial situation as a result of this collection, which included the rights to a huge number of songs that were performed by the Beatles. In the year 1995, Jackson merged ATV with Sony's publishing section in order to establish Sony/ATV Music Publishing. This was done for the purpose of developing musical publishing. The value of this transaction was approximately $100 million, which contributed to the consolidation of his riches. The fact that Jackson was able to capitalize on possibilities in the real estate market was another instance of his plenty. The most well-known of his properties was the enormous ranch known as Neverland Ranch, which was situated in Santa Barbara County, California. There was a gorgeous villa, as well as a private amusement park and zoo located on the property. Jackson's imaginative world was expanded into Neverland, which served not only as a place of residence but also as a personal retreat and an extension of his creative world. Jackson's desire to create a magical atmosphere for himself and others was reflected in the fact that the estate was named after the legendary land in J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan, which served as the inspiration for the name of the house. In spite of the fact that Jackson had achieved a considerable deal of financial success, his later years were characterized by a series of personal and legal troubles that became increasingly difficult to manage. Allegations of child abuse were raised against him, which ultimately led to a trial that received a lot of attention in the year 2005. In spite of the fact that he was found not guilty of any of the claims filed against him, the trial had a significant impact on both his public image and his income for a considerable amount of time. Jackson racked up a significant amount of debt as a consequence of his extravagant way of life, which was compounded by his ineffective handling of his finances and a series of unsuccessful business initiatives. In the years leading up to his death, he struggled to provide for himself financially. He passed away earlier than expected. When Michael Jackson passed away suddenly on June 25, 2009, fans, celebrities, and dignitaries from all around the world expressed their sorrow over the loss of a cultural icon. His death was a worldwide occurrence. The memorial service for him was conducted at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, and it was able to be viewed by millions of people from all over the world. Performances and tributes were given by a number of the most well-known figures in the entertainment business during the course of the program. Michael Jackson continues to have a huge impact on the industries of music, dance, and fashion all around the world despite the controversy that surrounds his life. This is the case even after he committed suicide in 2009. Because of the singular contributions he made to the music industry, as well as the financial success he achieved, his legacy will be remembered as one of the most famous and influential entertainers in the history of the globe. The fact that his influence continues to resonate ensures that his place in the annals of popular culture will remain secure for the foreseeable future. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.